All right, so we'll see how this goes. I'll wait a couple minutes. This is a paid requested video for Broad Stipe. You wanted me to do a live commentary and a review of this film, but a live commentary. And again, we'll get started when he comes in. Or so I'll take a few minutes. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. God, this movie, man. Literally one of Wes Craven's worst movies. And I love Wes Craven. I miss the guy, but this is easily one of his worst films by far. What I remember about this film is that some freaking guy with the condors. Hey, Broadstipe, how you doing today? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me watch the Condor movie? I'm just kidding. Yeah. I said, pay requests out there for pretty much anything. Feel free to do it. I'll get to it when I can. Links are down below in the info box under each video. Go for it, man. Be Pinhead. Make me suffer. Enjoy my torture. Hey, DJ. Hope you're doing well. Jeremy, everybody. I mean, if it entertains people, go for it. That's what I say. Hey, Caleb. Hey, everybody in the chat. Bought this DVD back in the day. It wasn't good. Why'd you watch it twice? Hey, Fadi. So yeah, we're getting ready to get started with My Soul to Take a Dump, which completely screwed up. What's sad is that this is one of Wes Craven's last films. His last film was Scream 4, and that's sad. Like his last couple films were really bad. Really bad. I mean, well, I love Wes Craven as well, but I only saw this once. Well, now it'll be twice. I remember this movie being like a crappy version of like Shocker meets. I swear they stole from Elm Street 4 in this, where like the person dies and the other person gets their like power or their personality. I didn't mind Red Eye, but when I say last couple films, I'm talking about like Music of the Heart, this movie, Scream 4. Yeah, I love Shocker, and this is like a crappy version of Shocker. Yeah, I swear they stole Elm Street 4 from the in this. Hey, Kyle, worst Wes Craven film I've seen. Hey, Luis. Yeah, this is probably Wes Craven's worst film. So I guess I'll. Hey there, Nemo. Okay, hey Nemo. I don't know if I've seen you on here before. My ex-girlfriend liked this movie. Now she's my ex. Coincidence? I think not. Hey Joe, don't stiff kids. Dante, hello there. Well, I mean, this movie is downhill, and then you had Scream 4, which I think was, well, it's almost the same movie as Scream 5. So, almost the same damn movie. You have to shave when you go outside, and I don't mean your legs. Oh, Australia, that's very cool. How are things in Australia? The last time I heard of Australia was the whole, it looked like the military came to town and martial law or something. Is it the same in Australia, or did it actually change a little bit? I forget how long. It didn't seem that long ago, but it felt like it was like, how's it going in Australia? What's this film about? Hour and 47 minutes. Pretty much if you take Shocker and you turn to Crappy, some about a guy gets killed, but then he had a bunch of souls in him, and then seven babies are born on the same day somehow in the same town. Seven babies are born in the same day, and then they all get like different souls of the killer, but then one of them is the killer, and they grow up and they kill people. Like they overcomplicate it, and it's just Wes. How the hell did you write this? What the hell, man? You wrote this and you directed this? Come on, Wes. Klaus Kinski seems pretty weird. Well, I mean, now he's dead, but oh well. Thanks, Review Games at Night. Thank you. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, Broadstype, let me know when you're ready. This is for Broadstype. It's a paid request. I guess I'll get started when he's ready. Does my soul the tape mention cornbread? No. That's a very out of left field question, but no, Ty. Films are improving here. Unfortunately, they go direct to TV due to funding. Australia's doing fine. That's good. All right, so I'm paused at the beginning. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Definitely need this. Relativity media, yeah. You need to know physics to understand this damn movie. Road pictures. I mean, there's a good movie called Road with a crocodile, but ironroad.com. I wonder if that website's up. Is Road Pictures even around anymore? And this was 2010. Vito dude from Ghostbusters 2. Don't know much about him. Frank Grillo is in this? I don't even remember Frank Grillo being in this. Who is he in this movie? I probably haven't seen this since 2010. Thank God the first thing we hear is a bored sounding kid saying the prayer. Yeah, I knew the Jet Li CGI baby. I forgot already, man. A fucking CGI baby hand coming through the damn stomach. Bifer, thank you. Oh, he plays a cop? Yeah, I forgot Frank Grillo was in this. Fucking CGI baby. I forgot. So the first things you see is a bored sounding kid doing a prayer, and then a CGI hand coming through the stomach of a woman, CGI baby hand. By the way, would that even happen with? Well, none of you have been pregnant. An actual hand would stick through the stomach like that? Okay, if anyone out there knows someone who's pregnant, would you actually see a hand almost stick through the damn stomach of a? I thought it was like I mean, it's not just I made silly putty. Well, I mean, El Dawn Dead remake had a CGI zombie baby. Well, Compound to the Fist is a comedy, so I'm fine with it in that. That's a funny movie. So this guy is, you think he's schizo, but he's got like, I guess, multiple souls in him, including a killer. There's like a low rent Gerard Butler. Albert Pyun, I mean, I don't mind him when he did Cyborg. VHS 5, no, I don't know anything about it. So now you have a voice where the guy tries to sound like Freddy Krueger. Doesn't quite work. This is non John Cleese. This is like psychologist. God, I'm trying to remember this film. I saw this done better in Silent Rage. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. The voice of the Rivertown Killer. It just someone trying to do Freddy Krueger. I mean, again, Horace Pinker and Shocker did that better. This psychologist looks familiar, though. This is him streaming, realizing he's in this damn movie. The Awesome God 313, I'm not going to answer a lot of random questions. This is a live commentary for Broad Steps, so it's going to mainly concentrate on this movie. So, oh, is that Frank Grillo? Let me get a look. Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. Oh, shit, that is Frank Grillo. Well, probably back then I didn't know who the hell Frank Grillo was, but now, yeah, I think that guy, the psychologist, I think he was in Scarface. I think he's the guy that was like the dirty cop. He's like, "Fuck you," and Scarface shoots him. I think it's that guy. Could be wrong. What is this movie about? It's about 2 hours too long. It's this father has like a bunch of souls in him, and he gets shot. For I remember, he's not quite dead, but then he kind of dies, I guess, and then he has a bunch of souls in him, and all seven souls get into like these seven kids that are born the same day. And then these kids grow up, and that's for shut the fuck up. And they didn't give Frank Grillo much of a line to say. Hey, AMBD. Well, I mean, I mentioned this on Facebook. I might not be able to do any group panels this month because I only have 35 gigabytes on my phone per month. And this month I think is going to be pretty busy. So good luck with your panel, man. I probably won't be able to do it, man. Sorry. I only have 35 gigabytes a month to stream and use on my phone. That's the only way I can stream. And like right now, I already have 10. So, and then this is 2 hours. There'll be another 2 hours. So I have to. I'm sorry, man. But good luck with your panel, man. Thanks for stopping by. How the fuck does this random lady know about all this shit? Just some random paramedic just knows about these souls. She just happens to know it. She just happens to know this thing about, well, maybe he's got a bunch of souls in him, and the souls that. How the fuck would any random paramedic just know this? I guess she read the script. That's why she got her throat slit. She knew too much. And now the ambulance is flipping over. Not a bad stunt. Hell, go watch The Ambulance with Eric Roberts. Hey there, Yule. It blew up. Okay, that girl got a throat slit. I think she'd be dead already. Yeah, the Chaz. This is, I'll probably say the worst Wes Craven film. Trying to think what's worse than this for Wes Craven. So yeah, the killer disappears, but he died, right? What did he disappear? Because he's in one of these souls, so he died, but well, he did a teen movie because Stream was a huge hit, and they tried to get that back again. Look at Cursed, and that didn't end up well. And then this movie, I think he thought there'd be another Stream type of hit. Hey, Kim Cutie. West Trains to Hills of Ice Part 2. That movie is bad, but I think that's more funny, laugh at it bad. I would probably rather watch that than this because I could laugh at that movie. Wes Craven didn't direct Nightmare 5, RJ. So this is the Riverton 7 babies born on the same day this guy died, and now supposedly all of his souls. But how did he get all these souls in one body? I mean, it's just a weird thing. Like, where did these souls come from? Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Lisa Starr, doing okay tonight? Just watching for a paid request, my soul to take a dump on Wes Craven's career. Because that's what this film did, Sally. This and Scream 4. It was the last two films Wes did. Shocker ain't bad. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Shocker is fun. Shocker is way better than this. This is like a crappy version of Shocker. Plus, I swear they stole from Elm Street 4. Because I swear there's a bit when each of these people die, the lead gets like their personality. That's the same thing as Alice did in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master. So this is like if Elm Street 4 and Shocker had a baby and then it had a bunch of souls in it. But that's my point, Boomstick, is that he put effort into this, and this seemed worse to me because he put more effort into this. Like Hills of Ice Part 2, I saw he didn't put much effort in. He only did because of the money. Here, he actually cared, and in a way, that makes it worse. Hey, dude, I only seen the movie once as a kid. Hated it. Yeah, I don't blame you. Shocker. I love People Under the Stairs. I love that movie. Feeders is still the worst, but no, I would not rather watch Feeders. People like Scream 4. Well, I mean, they can like wherever they want. I still think this is. That's another thing. The lead character's name is Bug, and her sister's name is Fane. So your two lead characters are Bud and Fane. And Wes wrote this. Like, why did he write a movie where your two main characters are named Bud and Fane? Can someone explain that to me? Bud and Fane? Probably Bud and Fane. Bud and Fane. Hey, Jesse. That's another good one. Elm Street 2. I mean, Wes Craven didn't direct it, but that's a hell of a lot better movie than this. Bud and Fane. Hey, QJC. I did your request. I'll do that when I can. Thank you. Stream 5 is worse than Stream 4 to me. To me. But yeah, Bud and Fane, now the cops have come. They're doing this ritual every year where they beat up a mannequin of the killer. You have the blind kid who's his real life name, I think, is Denzel Whitaker. There's his buddy here, which I remember he's the killer. I do remember that. This little guy on the left, he's the killer, the scrawny guy. I think the Asian guy, I think he's the first to die. I think he's the first to die, this Asian guy. And that's all I can describe him is because he's barely in the film long enough to make an impression. Oh yeah, this is also the movie where this Bud guy has a class project of a fucking condor that pukes or eats someone's head or something. Like he's dressed up as a giant condor. Wes was trying to be hip with the character names. Yeah, that didn't quite work. I'm not big on Scream 2. Documentary on John Candy sounds cool. My favorite Wes Craven film is Shocker. That's my favorite Wes Craven film. It'd be Shocker, People Under the Stairs, Serpent and the Rainbow, A Number on Elm Street, and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That'd probably be my top five Wes films. Deadly Friend, I'm not a fan of, but they messed. It's not Wes's fault or the writer's fault. That film got completely butchered behind the scenes. It was supposed to be a love story, kind of like Starman, but they completely butchered it and made it a crappy horror film with stupid dream sequences, including one of the dumbest endings you can have, where the damn robot comes out of the lady's body. There's Frank Grillo again. I forgot Frank Grillo was in this. That's so crazy. It's kind of like Idris Elba is in the fucking Prom Night remake. Like, holy shit! Like this actor, there's a good actors in this fucking crappy movie. Like Idris Elba's in the Prom Night remake as a detective. Frank Grillo's in this. Yeah, John Candy deserves a good documentary. I hope they do it well. See, I know this is the Asian guy. He's gonna die here. Again, I can't describe anything else about him. He's gonna die right now. He's barely been in the film to make any impression. Cole Warner, The Original Hills of Eyes. I actually prefer the remake. Was that CGI blood? And it's so quick you barely could fathom what happens. And yeah, like Elm Street for the Dream Master, just like Alice got the powers. This guy fucking does. So yeah, now Wes is stealing from fucking Elm Street for the Dream Master. I'm sorry, Wes. I love you, man, but Rennie Harlan beat you to it first. To Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story, never saw it. No problem, Preminator. No problem, Matt. You two, if you have to head out, that's fine. Cursed is bad. I think this is worse. Because Cursed, at least you can blame it on production problems. Here, what's the excuse? There is no production problems. Like Cursed, that's a film that Wes was making, and then they made him pretty much remake the whole fucking film. In a way, this comes off as worse because that didn't happen and still came out like this. Like this is more Wes having control, and this is what we got. Fucking condors and characters named Bug and Fang. That makes it more depressing. At least Cursed, it's a bad movie, but well, it's a bad movie. There is no but the that's a movie. The backstory is, I guarantee, is more interesting than the movie itself. And why is this obsession with condors? I don't understand this obsession with condors in this movie. Like someone just had a condor on the brain, I guess. Like why? What does this condor thing bring to the film? Well, Predator, I've seen this film before. I saw it back in 2010 and I thought it was Wes Craven's worst film. I think I still do. And these characters are not even characters. It's just that guy is blind. This girl's religious. That guy's a jock. That guy was Asian and then he died real quick. I mean, that's all it is. And I miss Wes Craven. I mean, I'm the guy that defends Shocker. Okay. I'm the guy, the birds. Don't put a better movie in your movie, man. I don't know why, for a split second, I'm like, is that Dave Batista? No, it's not. It's now asshole father. But I know this is the kid that has the evil soul in him. Yeah, okay, Ghostface. Teach their own. How many people agree with Ghostface 2K20 that My Soul to Take is underrated and Serpent the Rainbow is the worst Wes Craven film? You have whatever opinion you want, but yeah, I think you're alone in that. But hey, I've been alone on stuff too, so to each their own. Hey, Predator, I'm fine with both. If it's a movie I love, it's fun. If it's a movie I hate, then at least it's funny to make fun of. So I'll say it again. If people want to send in a pay request, it could be a bad film, it could be a good film, it could be anything. Thank you, Elijah. I appreciate it. Yeah, go face 2K20. You can ask if anyone agrees. Um, for when you're a man, if ever. That was the note on the fucking thing. Yeah, this lead kid is pretty bland. I did see my soul Tate, and I can't see anything else as bad as that. Super the Rainbow is very good, Jesse. I highly recommend it. Bill Pullman gives one of his best performances. I love the idea where it's a doctor that goes to Haiti. This is tetrodotoxin voodoo drug that can make you appear to be dead, and a guy uses it. That's a movie taking souls that works better than this. Yeah, this film was in 3D, and I have no idea why. I don't remember anything 3D being in this movie. But this was 2010. This is when they try to make any movie into 3D or convert into 3D for no reason other than it was a hey Tim, the CGI baby was a 3D scene. Couldn't be much. The arm didn't even reach that far. Hey Johnny, Serpent and the Rainbow is not his worst film. Not even close. That's one of his best. Easily in his top five best is Serpent and the Rainbow. Jesse, I highly recommend the Serpent and the Rainbow. Highly recommend, especially with the Halloween season. And Bill Pullman, I think, gives one of his best performances. Maybe technically his best performance is in that movie. Yeah, Scream 5 did suck. Worst Scream film. Fear the Ripper? I thought I said Fear the Reaper. Do you think Wes Craven would be very pissed off if he saw Scream 2022? No. I think he'd be like John Carper in these new Halloween films. Either, hey, I got a paycheck, or hey, the cast got some work. You do your thing. Because you didn't even hear Wes rant much about the other Elm Street films. I don't even think Wes gave his opinion on the Elm Street remake. He might have, but I don't remember. Yeah, they were trying to chase 3D all the time, and no one cared about 3D. That's why it died out. It's so ridiculous that they keep calling people Bud and Fane, and we're supposed to take it seriously. It's like a fucking Nickelodeon show, Bud and Fane. Elm Street remake is worse than this. Well, I know before it, he was like, "Oh man, they remake it," but I don't think he said anything after. Pretty much just going to pretty much it's just our two characters going to the school, and there's the pretty lady, there's the jock, there's the religious lady. Like there's not really there's the jock guy. There's really nothing else to describe these people. Is this guy like barely remembering his lines? The way their cookie crumbles. That was from the fan zone. I swear this guy must have had a cue card. That the way the cookie crumbles. That was from the fan zone. The fuck was that line reading? There's nothing scary about this movie. It's boring. Well, yeah, that's true. It's just scary that Wes created this, and he's a talented guy. Rest in peace. Is the Bud character supposed to be handicapped? I think he's just supposed to be shy, but no, I don't think he's supposed to be handicapped. They don't say he is, from what I remember in the movie. Ghostface 2K20, you hate Serpent the Rainbow, but you like Cursed? Each their own. Don't mind religious girl. Well, there's nothing to her other than religious. Like, they don't develop anything. Because you have seven fucking characters that you're trying to deal with. Well, now they kill one off early, so six characters. Well, I said my top five favorite Wes Craven films are Shocker, People Under the Stairs, Serpent and the Rainbow, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Then Scream would be after that. I like Scream 3. I don't care what anyone says. I like Scream 3. So that's my top seven. Red Eye, I liked. So I guess I put that afterward. I'm not big on Scream 2, but it's not like an absolutely terrible movie. I'm just not big on it. I'm not a fan of Swamp Thing. They didn't have the budget to make that. Just Swamp Thing looks like shit. I don't like the original Hills of Eyes. I don't like the original Last House on the Left. I actually like the remakes of those better. And people don't get pissed at that. Hills of Eyes remake I saw in the theater and had a great time with. And Last House on the Left, I think, is a better tonally consistent movie. It doesn't have stupid comedy with cops that just ruined the tone. And I'm sorry, I don't like. I think the original Hills of Eyes was a film of its time, but I wasn't of that time. The remake I like more. I like a lot more, and it's actually one of my favorite remakes because I love the spaghetti western revenge violence of the third act. And I'm trying. Hills of Ice Part Two is one of his worst. Music of the Heart. I mean, he tried to do something different, but just wasn't interesting. Oh my god, this dialogue. I mean, the California Condor. Oh my god. So we got a guy wearing a California Condor costume flying around the damn classroom. This is like when Nick Cage beat people up in a fucking bear suit in the Wicker Man remake. Like, this is a fucking parody. A guy's running around in a goddamn condor outfit. I think he pukes as well. Doesn't he puke on this guy? At least California Condors did like the film. If they saw it. Okay, dude, calm down. This is talking about condors, not a fucking debate about health and safety. Oh my god. Is this guy going to have an orgasm talking about the fucking condor? Calm down. Oh god, now the condor fates puking and fates shitting. That bird scene is hilarious. This is supposed to be a fucking horror film. And you have a guy wearing a condor suit faking to puke and shit. It's like some fucking Mad TV sketch. And this guy was streaming out his lines as if he was having a butt plug up his ass or an orgasm. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking stupid. I need to have for sale. That stuff happens. Michael CP, he did not watch Dolph Lundgren films for a while because the first one he saw was fucking Cover Up with Dolph Lundgren, which is like one of his worst. And then he's like, I'm not watching Dolph Lundgren films. And then he finally saw I Come in Peace and The Punisher. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll go watch more Dolph films. Yeah, don't let this be your first Wes Craven film. Trust me, he's done better. He's done a lot better. So that's his like fucking Elm Street wannabe seeing visions now. My God, man. It's fucking stupid. Bland characters, no character development. The lead is bland, about as bland as his hair. The stupid Condor shit that just makes it laughable and you can't take it seriously. No problem, Predator. It tries to overcomplicate its premise, and it just steals from fucking Shocker and Elm Street 4. Yeah, Cover Up was the Dolph Louis Gossett Jr. film. Yeah, that was Mike. That was his first Dolph Lundgren movie. Like I said, My Soul to Take is Wes Craven's worst film. Scream 4 is close though. Same with The Hills of Ice Part 2. I mean, yeah, the best friend I would say is given a better acting performance than the lead. It makes me want the best friend to be the lead character. Why wasn't this character and this actor? Oh, hey, Silver Wings 21. Yeah, I got a request to do a live commentary. This is My Soul to Take. This came out in 2010. Sally, one of Wes Craven's last films. Uh, Wes Craven. I love Shocker with Horace Pinker. Mitch Pileggi from X Files. I love Shocker. Love Nightmare on Elm Street. Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Serpent and the Rainbow. People on the Stairs. This is one of his last ones. Frank Grillo is in the is a detective. Pretty much, it's a stupid a guy who I guess has multiple identities was killed at the beginning, and he had seven souls, and then seven babies were born on the same day, and the souls went into them, and they grew up, and one of them is the soul of a killer, and this guy's lead is called Bug, and then his sister's name is Fane, and fucking shit, man. And these other characters, it's just that's the pretty girl, that's the jock, that's the religious girl, that's the asshole, that's the blind guy. And I miss Wes Craven. May he rest in peace. Good director, but man, his last couple films, like I said, just were not it. Shocker, The Scream Factory was $10 at Dollar General. You made out. Yeah, Shocker is awesome. I mean, Mitch Pileggi from X Files, Skinner from X, he bites a finger off and goes, "Finger licking good," Beast of Shadow, Peter Berg, and that's the way it is. Yeah. I'll take Shocker any day over this shit. This lead was in The House at the End of the Street with Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, that I'm sure that's a win or two. I hated the last couple Stream films. I'm sorry. Stream 4 was lazy. Stream 5 was just a remake of Stream 4, only they killed Dewey. Felix, that was a rumor, but that wasn't true. They backtracked on it. It's even said that they backtracked on it because they got so much shit. So they're not doing that anymore. They literally backtracked on it like 10 hours after they said it. Because even the former president of PayPal was pissed at them. So they backtracked that shit fast. So, which is like good. Well, actually, we're not going to do that. I'm like, yeah, because it's stupid. Yeah, Stream 3 I can watch. It's silly, but it's fun. I like fun movies. The Ghost in the Machine, yeah, Karen Allen from Starman and Raise the Lost Ark is in it. I like it for what it is. Yeah, misinformation, exactly. Well, I mean, is that really there's always misinformation spread, let's be honest. That happens all the time. That's why you can't trust anything 10-foot pole. What the fuck is the point of this? Like he's with his buddy and they pretend they're a fucking mirror. For what reason? What the fuck was the point of that scene? Oh, look how fancy we are. We're both in sync. I don't give a fuck. Buy the CD of NSYNC. I don't give a shit. Fuck did that have to do with the plot? Then do a fucking thing with it. Well, Tim Cutie, Stream 5 did kill off one of the originals. It killed off Dewey, David Arquette. So I don't know what you mean by that. And that was and they fucking butchered that character. They made him a loser because yeah, guys have to be losers. No, they didn't make one of the girls a loser. They made the guy Dewey a loser, and he got divorced, and he's not even a cop anymore. And then he's a fucking idiot, even more so, even though he's been the fifth movie. And then he got fucking stabbed by an 80-pound girl. Did you find out it's an 80-pound girl? So he got overpowered by an 80-pound girl. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck Stream 5. And there's Frank Grillo again. Frank Grillo, for those who don't know, he was in The Purge 2, Anarchy. He was in this fun film called Boss Level with Mel Gibson. I liked Boss Level. Since people say I hate everything, Boss Level was fun. I think that was a Hulu movie? No, that wasn't Hulu. What the fuck was that? That was some other channel. I forget what the hell it was. Okay, I get you, Tim Cutie. I get you. Tim, the way not just killing Dewey, but all the other shit they did with it, where he just became a loser and just threw his character away. His survival in all the other movies was pointless. It just they completely just threw the all like most characters, they throw in the fucking dumpster. It's like what's that Child's Play? You know that Chucky TV show? I heard spoiler that Andy Barkley, that character, you know, the lead kid from the first film, gets killed off. I'm like, I'm not surprised. Hey, because so it's like, hey Matt, they killed off Andy Barkley. I'm like, I'm not surprised. Wait, this girl survived a fucking slit neck? I mean, this lady, she got her throat cut. She survived? I don't even see a scar. Okay, I maybe see a scar. Maybe. Okay, I see kind of a star. She got a throat slit. She survived, and well, I guess there are people that have, but it's another fucking condor. How's the movie? It sucks, but I've seen this film before. Sorry, I blanked out for a second. But hey, Darth Goldust, how you doing? Yeah, they're fucking condor fetish, California condor fetish. So they make him out to be dead, but then somehow he miraculously survived, even though it makes no sense, just to further ratings. They will eventually kill him off, though. I would bet money on it. So they'll eventually kill him off because they always do that. They did it to Dewey. They did it to Captain Kirk back in the day. They did it to Ellen Ripley back in the day. They did it to Han Solo. They did Luke Skywalker. They do it to every fucking buddy. I mean, even back in the day, Nancy died in Elm Street 3, and then the Dream Warriors died in Elm Street 4. Alice, I mean, the girl from Friday 13th died in the second film. They've killed Laurie Strode already in Halloween Resurrections. Yeah, Luke Devereaux, Universal Soldier, Dare Rapin, or whatever the hell it was called. Uh, they probably will kill Laurie Strode again in this one. Even if not, Halloween Ends, why do people think that's going to be the last one? They literally have said they're making more. They'll just reboot the damn thing 3 years later, and people think this is going to be the last one. Yeah, then you don't know shit about movies. Being blunt, if you think this was going to be the last one, they'll reboot it and make more. Yeah, Shocker is more entertaining than this easily. Because Shocker actually has character development. You get to know about Peter Bird. You get to know about his love story with the girl. You get to feel sorry for him when she dies and he finds her body. You find out that Horst Pinker is his dad and how that fucks with his head. And well, of course they all confirmed it. I said that from the beginning. Well, weren't they remaking the ending like every day with Halloween Ends? I wonder if it'll be that wannabe Michael Myers, like they said. That wannabe Michael Myers they were going to do. Like there's another guy pretend to be Michael Myers, and then the fucking they kill Michael Myers, but then the other Michael Myers is Ghostface. Why are you hyped? Don't you want new stuff? Don't you want new franchise and new material and new movies? Not Halloween Part 18. Oh well, that's what I want. Is this the religious girl? I think she dies here. Because yeah, the first death scene was like 30 minutes ago, so it's due for another death scene. Yeah, it's like 30 minutes has been since the last death scene. How about the next Halloween just be called Halloween Dies? Can we get that? How about that be the next title? Halloween Dies. Hey, Underdog Fanatic. I'm glad you enjoyed the Blair Witch Project. So now he slit the throat of the religious girl. The death scenes come so quick, there's no really time for suspense. And it's not even that gory of a film, if you want that. Pretty much, she looks around, boom, slit throat, dead, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, there's no suspense. There's no anything to it. There's no chase. There's no. It says, boom, 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 done. Okay, over. It's like he wanted to shoot the death scenes as fast as possible. What the hell? That principal looks like it's Tim Roth. It's not, but I swear, at one angle, I thought he was Tim Roth. They shot multiple endings, but Michael dies in all of them. Well, yeah, that's what I heard. Michael dies, and then Corey takes the Michael mantle. But I've heard that he becomes a new Michael Myers, and then that one girl becomes a new like Laurie Strode. Because they literally have said this is going to piss people off, like or some people off. This is going to piss some people off. I mean, they fucking said that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Halloween ends. Yeah, they will make another Elm Street film. They will reboot it. I guarantee it. No, they don't try to get Robert Englund back one more time, and they probably even try to get Heather Langenkamp back one more time. It'll be a sequel to the first Elm Street film. Well, this is the last struggle with Nancy and Freddy. Is he's been after the first film? Blah 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 blah. They'll try to do that, and it'll just be called Elm Street. Yeah, Michael Myers is like 80 years old now. Yeah, he'll be terrorizing the what do you say, the nursing home? Yeah, it'd be the same nursing home that Bubba Hotep was at, and Bruce Campbell's Elvis has to stop Michael Myers. Dark Gold Dust, they're doing fine. New Nightmare should have been the end. Yeah, I agree. I like Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Helene Cam, did she like to play Nancy again? Of course. Because look how much money these films made. I guarantee you, Blumhouse even said, the fucking guy even said that he wants to get Robert Englund to play Freddy Krueger one more time. And Robert Englund's like 80 years old or 70. So they are going to try their hardest to do that. They're going to try to do an Elm Street film that's a sequel to the first film with another Freddy Krueger, another Robert Englund, another Heather Langenkamp movie. I like The Collector and The Collection. It's a good double feature. Blair Witch Project is great, man. Come on, you like My Soul to Take. No one can trust your opinion. I know that's mean. I shouldn't say that. Ghostface 2K20. You can like whatever you want. We all have different opinions. It's not against the law, at least not yet in this country. I'm just giving you shit. Don't take it too seriously. Robert Englund is 75 years old. Yeah. That's not stopping them. I mean, look at Brad Dourif. How old is he? And he's still voicing Chucky and he sounds it. Watch any episode of that Chucky TV show, he sounds like Chucky should be in a wheelchair. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm not talking about the film because it's just these characters you don't care about. You don't care about the jock and the pretty girl because they haven't been developed much at all by this point, and you don't care about their interactions. You don't care about what they are thinking because this is like the most they've gotten, and we're 53 minutes in the film. It's a bit late to try to now develop them. I think they die soon after this too. Halloween Resurrection is better than this movie. Got Buster Rhymes saying "trick or treat, motherfucker." That's better. That one line is better than this entire movie. And the first 15 minutes of that movie does suck, but you got Buster Rhymes saying "trick or treat, motherfucker." That's the best line. That's better than this movie. No, Robin cannot play Freddy Krueger. He's 75 years old. Dangertainment, exactly. That's fun for what it is. It's not a good movie, but it's an entertaining movie. Aside from if you cut the first 15 minutes out, it's Michael Myers killing people with a bit of the footage stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, he's protecting me over this movie. If this movie gets any trouble, he'll shoot him. I forget what the. I love that gun, the Jetamatic, I believe. I haven't seen that gun in any other movies, but I like the way it is with the laser sighting. I love that gun. I want to say it's Jetamatic. Ghostface 2K20, how did it kill a franchise? They are still making movies to this day. If it killed the franchise, they would not be making any more movies. They don't. They're still making movies. But yeah, Hollow Man's a good movie. Okay, so now they found the religious girl dead. Good. Like I care. Did not care about this character anyway. No one gave a shit about this character because it's not that the actors did a bad job, but they did no job developing it, and didn't do much of a job developing her. For crying out loud. Well, in Ghostface 2K20, technically that'd be Halloween 5 and 6. Remember Halloween 6? So, Ghostface, that's not even true. Halloween 6 did that because they dropped that fucking storyline. They went back to Jamie Lee Curtis and Halloween H2O. So, technically, Halloween 6 and 5 and 6 are the ones that derailed the franchise by that logic. Take care, Preminator. So, yeah, technically, by that logic, Halloween 5 and 6 are the ones that derailed that franchise. And I believe that to be true. Take care, Johnny. Oh, I love Stephen King's Graveyard Shift, Brad Dourif. I love that movie. Damn, everybody's leaving. So Johnny's leaving, Kim's leaving, Preminator's leaving. Damn, okay. I guess I don't blame them. They don't like this movie either. I don't blame them. This is a pretty terrible movie. Yeah. Let's talk about your Star Search. Steve J's Graveyard Shift is a fun monster movie. Halloween 6 is not better than Resurrection. Halloween 6 has fucking Paul Rudd stopping Michael Myers with magic stones. Hey Joe, I mean, this is kind of a random question because I'm doing a commentary on my Solar tape, but do I like Donald Trump? That's the question. I don't care either way about him. I think it's kind of funny how so many people lost their mind, and I'm like, did I ever like the guy personally? No, but I mean, if you're going to be honest, he did better than the guy we have now. I mean, if you search your feelings, you know it to be true. I mean, the guy we have now is doing a worse job. Plus, he's a fan of Bloodsport, and you know what? Anyone who's a fan of Bloodsport, um, can't be all bad because I love Bloodsport. So, damn, these two people died quick. That's the thing. The death scenes are so quick. I mean, you can hate all you want, but you know the guy we have right now is doing a much worse job and sniffing kids' hair. You know, maybe don't sniff kids' hair and be a fucking creep. I mean, you give an explanation why you keep sniffing kids' hair. That guy might have done stupid stuff, but he never sniffed kids' hair. Just saying. Why is he burying these bodies? The fuck did I miss? Or is he imagining it? Or did he do it? What the fuck? No, I know he's not the killer. Is he imagining it? Or what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Like, why did he imagine burying them? Or why did he bury them? Broad Stipe, do you have any answers? Because I forget. Is this a dream? Maybe this is some weird, stupid dream. I mean, it's well, I don't know. Gary Busey is pretty crazy as well. I mean, what was that recent fan fest that he kept touching women? So Broad Stipe, yeah, why was he burying the girl? He buried the Condor costume. Why? Why would you bury the Condor costume? Why? I guess he thought it was so shitty too, like I did. Had a high Condor fetish, yeah, and his fursuit. I mean, well, I guess technically it is a fursuit with some people wear. So he's a furry. He's a furry. He hit his fursuit fetish. That's why he's so much into condors. He wants to wear it. He wants to wear it to the furry convention. He's hiding it. He's finding his fursuit fetish. Furry condor killer. I'd see that movie. A guy in a fursuit, like a good fursuit, and he's at like a festival and he starts killing people. And it's like a fursuit that gets bloodier and bloodier throughout the fucking movie. That'd be better than this movie. Thanks, Joe. I really do appreciate it sincerely. I I really do. And I love Silver Bullet, one of my favorite werewolf films. Rest in peace, Corey Haim. He was the better Corey. I always liked him more than Corey Feldman. But yeah, rest in peace, Corey Haim. Thank you, Joe. Saves Frank Grillo as a police officer, and yeah, they waste Frank Grillo in this, and he does get killed in this movie. I mean, it's like again, Idris Elba was in fucking the Prom Night remake. So yeah, I mean, think of it back in the day. Brad Pitt was in Cutting Class. I mean, there's a lot of these people that do these movies that go on to be have better careers. You never heard of this one? You're not missing much. Lead character is Bland has a California condor fetish. My favorite Corey Haim film is Watchers. Yeah, that's true. They didn't kill off Idris Elba's character in Prom Night remake. So I guess there is a positive to that movie. Yeah, Corey Feldman is a psycho. He was also a shitty Donatello voice in that Ninja Turtles movie back in the day. Like all the voices worked, but him. He was like the shit one. Again, the brother and sister is called Bud and Fane. What the hell? And this sister is just bitchy, 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 and no other development until I think like later on. I think it's supposed to be a twist that they're brother and sister, but how the hell would you not know that when the very beginning they show a baby that's not been born yet and a little girl. I'm like, yeah, of course it's the brother and sister. Why is that a fucking twist? Yeah, Bud's Life, yeah. And a Fane's fiasco. So are there any horror films you guys watching for the Halloween season? Like ones picked out? Say I just asked a random question, at least dealing with Halloween. I twisted their brother and sister. What is this, Return of the Jedi? I wish. I was born on the day that came out, May 25th, 1983, when Return of the Jedi came out. Damn, this guy getting his ass kicked by this girl. Like shit, man. He got his ass whipped by this lady. This lady's like 90 pounds. Got his ass whipped. He got knocked the fuck out. Well, almost knocked the fuck out. Creep Show, AMC schedule. Oh, I used to watch it. Old school horror this year. The Gate, The Blob. Are you doing anything for Halloween? I don't know. Maybe I'll stream on Halloween. We'll see. Like The Fly, The Thing, Dr. Giggles. Yeah. Which one, Underdog Fanatic? Which movie did I recommend? Pretty much this whole dialogue is that she's upset at this guy because you weren't born yet, and I saw our dad kill people, and it's your fault because you were not born yet. It's your fault you weren't born yet to see all this, and I was traumatized and you weren't. I'm like, okay, this is a villain in a movie now. That's a psycho, but we're supposed to give a shit about her and feel bad for her. She's thinking like a psycho. Horror Mania, I'm not in my 30s. Well, actually, yes, I would. I'm 39. So, uh, I am in my 30s. I'm almost out of it, but I'm 39. Yeah, we know this. We saw this at the beginning. Like, come on, do they really think we're so? Are we really? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe it's the beard. Maybe it's the Keanu Reeves thing. But we're supposed to be shocked that they're brother and sister. We knew that. After playing Deep Fear, I might watch the underwater monster movies. Ooh, The Abyss, Leviathan, Deep Star Six, Lords of the Deep. Have you seen those before, or no? Are there any of those you've seen those before, Silver Wings? Or are some of them gonna be your first time watching them? You thought I was 30 tops? I wish. I'm getting old. You're getting old, John. You're getting old. I'm gonna go shoot you between the eyes. I'm gonna shoot you between the balls. Let off some steam, Bennett. Sorry, now I got Commando on the brain. Seen all but Lords of the Deep. Now, do you like them? The other four? No, not four. The other three, or not so much? I'm too old. I'm way too old. Way too old. I'm getting there. So again, it's this big reveal that's not much of a reveal if you've seen a lot of movies and you pay attention. This whole revelation, oh, I'm like, yeah, it was a baby that wasn't born yet. I mean, why they make it seem like this is such a big surprise? They're drawing this out so much. You like the other three, cool. Funny enough, it's funny you mentioned that. A long time ago, someone sent this to me because they knew I was such a big fan of the movie. But this is actually one of my personal favorite films. Now, I don't have a laser disc, but I like the gift. It was a very nice gift, and I love this movie to death. Coming back to you one more time, six pack. I'm gonna pop your tops, all six of them. You would never do that ending today. Peter Weller goes up and punches Meg Foster in the face and knocks her out. Try doing that in the movie today. Try doing that today, even though she deserves it and she's an evil person. Comes up, punch her in. Ex Invictus S, hello there, man. You were on the deadpit.com forum, weren't you? That name sounds so familiar. I get a Laserdisc player now. No, I got the film on Blu-ray. Leviathan's supposed to come to 4K, but I don't know what happened to it. Kino was supposed to come out for it, but yeah, I love Leviathan. I don't know when the 4K is supposed to come out though. Yeah, Ex Invictus says, wow, I haven't heard from you in a long time. How you doing, man? Been a long while. Yeah, I just got a request to watch My Soul to Take. Equal rights means equal lefts, exactly. Yeah, My Soul to Take. I probably would say this is Wes Craven's worst film. Sally, the fucking condors and the plot that just the death scenes aren't much. They end too damn quickly. There's not much suspense. The character lead is pretty bland. I mean, the other characters, like what happened to that blind guy, Denzel Whitaker? You're sorry for what, man? And SMV says you're sorry for what? Oh, you're sorry that I'm watching my soul to take. It's cool. I've said before, if it's a paid request, I'll watch any movie, good or bad. It's the least I could do, and if it's bad, at least I can make fun of it, and that's fun. And you guys are here, so that makes it fun as what. Hey, you know what? I'll do it, and it's if it entertains a couple people, then it's all copacetic. Yeah, what happened to that blind guy? Like all these other characters like disappear. What happened to that blind guy? The black guy? Wasn't he one of the characters in this movie? When was the last time we saw him? What happened to him? He like disappeared. Is this where we find out this little guy is the killer? Again, yeah, bear with me. I haven't seen this since 2010. And this is where we find out he's the killer. Again, this is a shitty version of Shocker and Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 put together with lame characters, not much character development, fucking California condor costumes, furry fetishes, pissing and puking and shitting. He's stabbed and his body's in the lead's closet. Well, yeah, so he okay, other than he's blind or black, describe the character. Exactly. That's all you know about the character. He's black and he's blind. That's not I mean, come on, Wes, rest in peace, man. You did better than this, man. And you didn't even get fucked with by the studio like Cursed. Like Cursed, he got screwed over because he filmed it and then they reshot it. I want to see a documentary on that film, Cursed. Hey, it's my biggest surprise. The biggest surprise is that people actually request. Because who the hell am I? I just make these videos. I just overlong boring vlogs. Negatives. I mean, a lot of the movies suck, but at the same time, if people are laughing or enjoying it, then you know it all works out for the best. It wasn't Wes's last film. Scream 4 was. Scream 4 was after this, 2011. This was 2010. Scream 4 was his last film. Yeah, I did not like Vampire in Brooklyn. If it was more like Fright Night, and Eddie Murphy was like Charlie Brewster, I think it would have been a better movie. But that's when Eddie Murphy wanted to be Candyman. He didn't get that, so he got Vampire in Brooklyn. No problem, S. Invictus S. Thanks for, even if it's lurking, thank you. I appreciate it. That's fine. I just Vampire in Brooklyn. I think Eddie Murphy was miscast, and he tries to play multiple characters like Nutty Professor. It wasn't scary. It wasn't that funny, except maybe Kadeem Hardison stole the movie. Like Kadeem Hardison was funnier than Eddie Murphy in that. I like John Carpenter's Vampires. I do like that movie. Although people don't get pissed, the recent film Day Shift with Eddie Murphy. What? That'd be cool. With Jamie Foxx, I also liked as well. Lisa Starr, you can do anything you want. But yeah, Day Shift recently I enjoyed as well. But I like John Carpenter's vampires. And just the finale, I wish it was better. Because John Carpenter, he's not the best in terms of detailed action scenes. Works well in Assault Prison 13, Escape from New York, but after so many years in vampires, I think could have been a bit better in action. At Invictus S, believe me, we said the same thing. I think most people in the chat. Okay, in the chat, for those who've seen both, which is better, The Serpent and the Rainbow or My Soul to Take? I mean, Cursed, or both? Nah, Vampire in Brooklyn, I don't think was good. It wasn't funny, except Kadeem Hardison. It is this funky looking knife. I guess they wanted a unique knife. Also, does he have all the souls in him now, or do they only come in there his body when they die? Because now he's acting like a killer, but doesn't the other kid have the soul of a killer? So why is he now acting like a killer? Hey, defense, Ob. Don't worry, man. I'm not going to make the falling down joke each time, but I still like defense, and I like falling down. What is that animal, by the way, that has the Michael Douglas outfit on? Because I can't see it too well. John Carpenter, Clive Barker, they wanted to do a Hellraiser Halloween crossover. Serpent the Rainbow, Serpent the Rainbow, Serpent the Rainbow, Serpent the Rainbow, Serpent the Rainbow. That's a cat. Okay. Well, I love cats. I love falling down, so it works out. Yeah, look it up. Clive Barker and John Carpenter wanted to work together on a Halloween Hellraiser crossover, but the higher ups said no. Sadly, that probably would have been better than this last Hellraiser film or Halloween film. There's Frank Grillo. This is where he gets killed, which sucks because he's a good actor, but he wasn't Frank Grillo at this time. Yeah, you're right. Frank Grillo is absolutely wasted in this fucking role. But this is before people knew who Frank Grillo was. Old Hob. Okay, I haven't read too much of the newer Ninja Turtle comics, but that sounds familiar now that you said that. Well, again, my top 5 favorite Wes Craven films is Shocker, People on the Stairs, Serpent and the Rainbow, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Yeah, the new Hellraiser film, I did a review. I uploaded it. The new Pinhead or Priest, I was fine with. The Cenobites, I like the design of it, but the movie's fucking boring. Boring as hell. The lead, why can't people make lead characters worth a shit and likable anymore? Do they just not know how to write? I mean, I'm giving crap to this guy, but he's better than that girl in Hellraiser 2022. And I mean, he's at least showing some emotion. So, I mean, I don't like the characters in this, but there goes Frank Grillo. What's this weird slow motion bit now? Like, out of the blue, had this random slow motion, but it was like not true slow motion. It's like jittery. Nah, I did not like Deadly Friend. That was disappointing because Wes Craven wanted to do a Starman type of movie with the writer who would go on to direct Jacob's. The writer of that film would go on to write Jacob's Ladder 1990, which is a favorite of mine. I love that movie. And the the company came in and said we wanted to be more horror. We wanted to be more dreams. And I had a fucking ending where the damn robot came out of the girl's body. Because then that was supposed to be like a tragic love story, and they fucking changed it to a damn shitty horror film with shitty nightmare scenes. I mean, yeah, the basketball bit was the best part of the movie because it was a cool gore moment, but and the but hell, the fucking robot was the most likable character in that movie. BB. When he died, I felt more sorry for him than the fucking girl. Because all those shenanigans behind the scenes. You haven't seen this movie in years, you're not missing much. Unless you want to see a guy in a condor suit puke and shit in class. Frank Grillo just got killed. He's a cop in this. Frank Grillo. Again, Boss Level was a fun movie. That's a recent action film, kind of like Groundhog Day, Edge of Tomorrow, that type of motif. Oh, cool. Yeah, Last Samurai I liked it. I mean, it's Dances with Wolves type of storyline, but I did like a, a good amount of it. The BB robot and Deadly Friend, yeah, it was like a short circuit type of thing. That's great. Let's shoot a fight scene in the fucking dark so you can't see anything. That's great. Hey, you know when you have fight scenes, shoot it in pitch black darkness so you can't see shit. That's always great. That's always great for the viewer. If they can't see, they won't know how much it sucks. Nah, Shocker didn't need a sequel. I like the way it ends. Not every movie needs a sequel. And I love Shocker, but again, not. This is what people have to understand. Not every damn movie needs a sequel. Like, I didn't like the first Terrifier. There's a sequel and it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Why the hell you make it a 2 hour, 20-minute slasher film? The hell? No, I don't like Deadly Friend. It's not scary when you can't see anything. You can't see shit. Which I guess is fine because there's not much to see anyway. I mean, you know who the killer is because there's only two people, either the blind black guy who's like big and fat and won't fit, or the scrawny guy who's like the guy we've seen the most along with the lead and the sister. Oh, I bet it's the scrawny guy who's picked on. Brain damage? I like brain damage. Need a lighter and a spotlight to watch the film. Oh, thank God there's lights. I should turn them back off. Get Christian Bale, he'll get those lights back on. Yeah, every film doesn't need a sequel. I mean, did you need any more Alien films at the after the second one? No. Did you need any more fucking sequels after Predator 2? No. Did you need any more sequel? Did we need a sequel to fucking what was that movie? Tomb Raider 2, The Cradle of Life, and all this other shit. It just goes on and on. Well, yeah, because Pitch Black is actually well. I hate to say it was better directed, and I love Wes. I miss Wes Craven, but this is not his finest hour. And he wrote, produced, and directed this. Yeah, I know. I said Terrifier 2 is 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know why the hell you need a 2 hour, 20-minute slasher film. Oh, here's the blind guy. He'll be dead in a bit, though. Or is he dying now? Yep, he's dead now. Never mind. I'm like, oh, he's back. Now he's dead. Wow, not much of a role. I'm blind, I'm black, and I die. The end. That's his character. I'm blind, black, and dead. I'm blind, I'm black, and I'm butt fucked. The three B's. BBB. Body Parts with Jeff A. Love that movie. Underrated film. Spoiler, yeah. Well, this movie deserves to be spoiled. Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate the super chat. Uh, License to Drive. I like Watchers more. That's my favorite Corey Haim film. I like The Lost Boys more. I like Silver Bullet more. So I put in top five, but not in the top three. I do love The Burbs. That's my favorite Tom Hanks film. Probably my favorite Joe Dante film. And no, never bought that hat. But thank you, though. I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you. No, The Lawnmower Man did not need a sequel. That is true. American Wolf in London? No, they did not need a sequel. And you had American Wolf in Paris. God, this climax felt like it's gone on forever. Wes tried to do the climax from Scream and it failed big time. Because Scream, the whole climax was in the house, this one location. He tried to do that with this again, is not nearly as effective. Frank Grillo dies in a lame way. You have shitty fights in darkness. You could tell this guy is a villain. You know what's going on. The scrawny guy. The lead guy is showing emotion, but his hair is still a bit bland to me. I think his buddy would have been a better lead, honestly. I think the buddy would have been the better lead in this. Make the same type of character where he's being abused by his stepdad, so people think he's the killer. That's the thing. Make this other guy. No, it's not AVP Requiem Darkness. This other guy, make him the lead. Go through the whole thing that his character's going through, that he's beaten up by his stepdad, so people assume he's the killer, and people assume this and assume that, and they assume he's weird, and he's not the leading man material, he's not the lead man looks, or whatever the hell cliches. And you find out he is the lead, and he is the innocent, and he's not being affected by his stepdad. He overcomes it, and I think that could have been more interesting than what we got here. But no, we can't have that. Dead Alive, I like Dead Alive. Good luck finding a Blu-ray for that. Sugar Hill, I preferred New Jack City over Sugar Hill. Take Care Thor. This also has a lot of exposition. That's another issue. This movie just has a lot of exposition. So much of the shit's like explaining because he tried to overcomplicate it. He being Wes, who wrote and directed this, we got over-explain. So we gotta explain the rules of the Seven Souls. We gotta explain the background between him and his sister. We gotta explain, no, you're the killer because of blah 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 blah. We gotta explain this. We gotta explain that. There's so much exposition in this movie. And if you're doing it for kills, you're not getting that. because each one's just a stab and it goes by like that. Humor, I mean, the biggest humor is the fucking guy in a goddamn condor suit shitting and puking in a classroom. So, what is there to like about the movie? Most of these characters have no development. The Asian guy was there long enough to die. The black guy was there enough to be blind and die. The religious girl said a few prayers, then died. Yeah, I know Wes worked on the Twilight Zone 80s revival with Bruce Willis. Humans don't talk like this. And yeah, it sounds like A24 film. Humans don't talk like that. Different kinds of fighting from around the world. Frank Grillo did? Did he host it or something? Nah. I have to look that up. Yeah, I like Full Eclipse with Mario Van Peebles. Well, Defense Hob, I've seen this film before, and I knew it sucked. I saw it back in 2010 because Bros types it in a paid request to do a commentary and to do a rant because I think he knew I hated this film. So, uh, yeah, it still sucks after all these years. It didn't get better. It's still shitty. It's still a shitty film. Well, again, We Are Cosmo. I've seen this film before. It's a shitty version of Shocker mixed in with Elm Street 4 The Dream Master with a lot of exposition, bland characters. A lot of characters aren't developed. I did one, he's black, he's blind, he dies. That's it. One, she's religious, she says prayers, she dies. One, he's Asian, then he dies. That's as long as in the film as they're in. And there's a scene with a guy wearing a condor suit for a classroom and shits and pukes in the costume. There's no suspense scenes because the kill scenes are not that drawn out to have suspense. And the kill scenes go by so quick you can barely register. There's not much gore if you wanted it for gore. There's a fucking CGI baby hand coming out of a stomach at the beginning. Like a CGI hand coming out of the stomach of a baby, like stretching the skin. I mean, and this ending is going on forever. Forever. And also, this was released in 3D for some reason. If anyone sees the film, I'd love to know what fucking was 3D about this. There's nothing 3D. Yeah, Scream 4 was the last West film in 2011. This came out 2010. Lisa Starr, I don't know who any of those characters are. I mean, would I watch that series? No, because I don't know anything about the characters really. Yeah, this was in 3D. I don't know why. Smile probably sucks. Just like Lamb and fucking Men and all this other one word titles sucked. What the fuck is Smile anyway? The Ring, but someone smiles at you to death? This isn't even a confrontation. It's just they hug and then he stabs the guy. Room 237, nice guy, although I disagree with him on stuff. I know he loves A24 movies like he loves A24 films. I don't agree with him, but that's fine. Seems like a nice guy. I don't know why the main character's name is Bud. I have no fucking clue. I was thinking of that, and his sister's name is Fane. Bud and Fane. Like that's your fucking big finale. It's just they hug and he stabs the guy. That's it. That's your big action packed finale. Wow. What the fuck is this saying about this finale? No, the Will Smith film would be called Simp. That'd be the A24 Will Smith film. Simp. As about a simp who kills people with his slaps. Now you have a song that goes, I am a man. My soul to take. Yeah, my soul to take a shit on your face. This movie fucking sucked ass still. What the fuck? This movie was still dog shit. Will Smith, I mean, Will Smith. I was going to say Will Smith's worst film. Wes Craven's worst goddamn film. And I love Wes Craven. I miss Wes. I miss him a lot. But this was awful. Who stars in this? I don't even remember their names. Uh, John Magaro, Zena Grey, Jessica Hett, Harris Yulin, Denzel Whitaker. And for some reason, they do this weird ass thing in the end credits where they show a bunch of storyboards of the film. Why? Why are they showing just a bunch of storyboards of the film during the end credits? Like it's just a series of storyboards for scenes of the film. Why? Why? Like it's just a series of storyboards of the film. I don't. Can you think of another film, horror film, that just shows a bunch of fucking storyboards of the film at the end credits? Like on the left and right screen, it's just a bunch of storyboards of the film, and now it looks like a comic book. It's like storyboards. Now it's looking like a comic book, like comic book art. If the story is about a comic book artist, maybe, but that's not even this. Just random bullshit. Just like the Condor. What the fuck did the Condor have to do with the goddamn movie? What the fuck did the Condor have to do with it? Why are we seeing a bunch of storyboards and comic book panels at the end? Why? Why? Random symbolism of what? Read the comic more than watch the movie? The Condor's pontificating about life? No, it's not. That's not in the movie. No, it's the storyboards are show is footage from the movie. Like it's just redoing the movie. Like this storyboard shows the last scene of the movie. That's the thing. These storyboards are storyboards of the movie that we just saw, and not comic book panels of the movie we just saw. Fucking no, man. I, oh my god, man. This is like a 4.79 to be. This is lower. I did. You know what? I think the first time I saw this, I didn't even see these end credits. That's why I'm so. I did not see these end credits when I first saw this. This is the first time I've seen the end credits. Why the fuck are they storyboards that turn to comic books? I guess you could say the whole thing is comic books. I keep saying storyboards because I didn't know what the hell they were. I mean, storyboards, comic books, what the fuck? It's I just I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Special thanks, Patrick Lussier. He would direct. Well, he was an editor, worked with, and then he directed himself. My Bloody Valentine remake and stuff. Do you know the movie score at IMDb was originally at 8? Yeah, look what it is now. Fucking 4.7. That's it goes to show you. Don't believe IMDb when a film comes out. Give it some time. Give it some time to settle. Well, you're wrong because this movie has a 9 on IMDb. Yeah? Wait a year or two. 4.7. 4.7. Fucking hell. Fucking movie, man. So, Bros Type, I'll do that review sometime. Uh, I'll get to it. I still have a bunch of other ones to upload. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have about 15 other videos to upload before that, but it will do it. I'm just going to write some stuff down so I don't remember, so I don't forget. Uh, Fucking California Condor. Because I know I'm going to forget this movie. What the fuck is up with. Just a few notes so I don't forget, so I don't have to watch this movie again with the storyboard ending credit. So I have fucking California Condors. What the hell is up with the storyboard ending credits? 4 and 7. Uh, Exposition. Bug. Fane. CGI baby hand. Boring ending. Waste of Frank Grillo. No character development. Asian guy, then die. Black guy, blind, black, and die. Religious girl, prays, then dies. What else? Oh, Elm Street 4 meets Shocker. Condor putes and shits in classroom. Kills very quick and no suspense. Not much of any gore. So, my soul to take. Fucking California Condors. What the hell is up with the storyboard ending credits? Comic book. 4.7. Exposition. Bud, Fane, CGI baby hand. Boring ending. Waste of Frank Grillo. No character development. Asian guy who's there and dies. Black guy, blind, black, and dies. Religious girl prays and dies. Elm Street 4 meets Shocker. Condor pukes and shits in classroom. Kills are very quick and there's no suspense. Not much of any gore. Did I miss anything? Like, did I miss anything else? Lead Bland should have been his buddy. That's fucking my soul to take. That's my soul to take. What's cool about a suit that shits and pukes? Well, that what else? How else do you describe him? He's blind, he's black, and he dies. That's as long as he's in the movie. He's long enough to do that. That's it. Like, there's no other fucking things to it. What's sad, I just saw Morbius the other day, and that was shit, but it's better than this. I didn't like Morbius. First 20 minutes, I'm like, it's time waster, lame. It's just really lame and boring. But I'd rather watch that again than this movie. I'm not even over exaggerating. And Morbius sucked, but I'd rather watch that than this movie. I don't know what the hell this was for Wes Craven because he wrote, produced, and directed this. See, fucking burping because of it. The Ward is disappointing because John Carpenter's my favorite director. I mean, if this is a cash grab, I mean, it didn't work. I mean, I think this was the first film he had written in like 15 years. I think. Because he didn't write a lot at that point. He was definitely rusty. But yeah. Oh, man. And what's this on my feed? Uncle Bill is doing a big rant. I wonder what that's about. Uncle Bill from Dead Pig. He's doing a big rant. I wonder what that's about. I wonder if it's Stream Factory again. Did they do something again or something else? Wonder what that's about. Maybe he had a gun to his head like Bob Shea. Yeah. Last House on Left. Yeah, I do think it's better than this. I don't even know what else to say about this movie. You know, what else, what is there else to say about this movie, man? What about Scream 4? It sucks. I mean, I've already talked about that multiple times. I don't know Cole Warner. I don't know. Yeah, it's true. The less said, the better. Morbius, I mean, it's a bad movie, but I don't think it's the worst movie ever or the worst movie of the year. It's just very forgettable. I mean, when you say I'm gonna be kind of, I mean, it's just forgettable. It's just so in when you're out the other movie. I mean, it's nothing got me pissed. It's just meh. It's very lame, very boring, very forgettable. Maybe because people are saying Morbius is the worst movie in existence. I'm like, it's bad, but it's just forgettable bad. I've seen much worse movies this year. No, I don't like the Toxic Avenger. But yeah, Jared Leto didn't bother me in Morbius. Honestly, he didn't bother me. I mean, he's supposed to be sickly. He didn't bother me. That he was the least of the movie's problems to me. But I don't mind Jared Leto. Liked him in Dallas Buyers Club. I think Venom 1 and 2 were worse. They made me more mad than Morbius. I think Tom Hardy gave a worse performance. That was laughable. Jared Leto, I didn't mind. It's just there's not much action, and it should have been rated R, and just a very forgettable. Well, no, I don't like the film. I just thought it was like I don't know how many times I just say forgettable. I just keep repeating myself. So yeah, but I'll head on out. I don't know what else to say. Been doing this for 2 hours. Thanks for listening, bro. Stipe. Thanks for the request. You guys take care. I don't check out Uncle Bill's stream, see what he's going to be ranting about. But yeah, you guys take care. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. And maybe next time it'll be just a regular stream. I don't know when that is. But again, thanks for watching Broad Stipe. Have a good night. Bye bye.